Happy Friday. Oh my gosh, I am so glad today is Friday. Next week, I am on vacation, summer break, is what they kind of call it at work. I'm just checking on Izzy. But, oh, I'm so glad that I'm off next week. I'm not going anywhere, but I'm sure I'll be going 100 miles an hour. And, I love to hear what you guys are doing for the 4th of July. Like, that's Tuesday, so what do you got going on? Let's see. Tomorrow's my sister's housewarming party. She is finally a month later than what she should have been. It's finally in her house. So that's going to be Saturday. And then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I will have the baby while they work. So I'm excited about that. So yeah, there's not going to be no napping and relaxing in the recliner. It's going to be a busy week. But so let's go ahead and jump into this topic and training that I want to do today. So it's going to kind of piggyback off what Shannon's been talking about as far as having transformational conversations. And I've been watching a lot of training videos with Bob, and I've been watching some other videos like that I've shared with Katie, because she's doing the same training. There's several of us that's in there just kind of listening to him, and I will be 100% honest, like I'm not 100% attaching, I guess we could use the word attaching, to his trainings, to the way he's talking and speaking and things he's saying. But I'm definitely getting like some aha moments and some like little tidbits of information. And so I kind of want to go over my notes that I have with you and kind of talk it through with you guys. But one thing that I have taken away, like the number one thing that I have taken away from this training so far is when someone comments on your page, whether it's your VIP page, whether it's your personal page, whether it is Cincy related or whether it is personal related, make sure you always comment back. Even if you don't have nothing to say, like you literally, and there's been times like, I literally have nothing to say anymore. I don't know, like if she says, if you say you welcome or she says thank you and you say you welcome and she comes back and, I don't know, says something or whatever. I can't remember the time. I can't remember what one of the last conversations was that I was going through, and I was like, I don't have a response for that. So what I did was I commented a smiley face. I commented. I didn't like it. I didn't heart it. I commented on it. So one of the things in our business we need to start doing more is getting to know our customers more, getting to, adapt a relationship with them, a bond with them. And when they're posting things, and I'm bad, like people are posting, I'm like, oh, that's a good picture. And I'll just keep scrolling, or I'll like it, keep scrolling. And I'm trying to shift out of that mindset. And when I see something that I like or that I think is cool, I hesitate from liking it or any of that. And I want to go comment. We want to comment because it helps you build that relationship. It helps y'all start talking. It puts you in their mind because they're seeing you post Cincy. They're seeing you post your everyday life. They're seeing these things. So when you go and comment, they're going to be like, oh, and she sells Cincy. I need some stuff. Maybe. I don't know. So I still may comment and may heart it or whatever, but I also comment on the pictures, comment on the post, and it helps with this whole algorithm of Facebook and all that mess too. But some of the tips that I wanted to go over that, like Shannon went through the top 5 things that I had made a note of. But one tip, he gave a tip in each part, and it was a 6-day, I think, or 5. I think he did 6. It was 6 trainings, 3 days, 2 a day. It was 2 a day. So the first tip was, it's never too late to be transformational. So you can shift your business at any point in time, and you can start, you may have been a hobbyist. I mean, I joined just for the discount, and I joined so I could stay every 2 months, or every 4 months is what it was when I joined. I'd put my $200 on her just so I could stay active, and just so I could get the new scents each catalog season and get some money back. But you never know when life will throw you a curveball, and your mind may shift, and you may think, you know what? I'm going to give it my all in Scentsy and see what it can give me. And my mind, so my phone is on 20%. My mind is blown away from how me shifting my mindset and giving it all to Scentsy and doing the things and being consistent. I mean, I never thought that I would be able to, of course Toby wants to hear somebody. I never thought that I would be earning all the summer incentives, earning the a cruise, a free trip. Like, holy cow. And now that I've done it, I don't want to not do it again. So I keep my calendar, and I keep, and that's why I come up here every day, because consistency is key. That's why I post in here every day. Have a follow-up conversation, have a joint conversation, have a host conversation. I post what I'm doing. If I'm not doing it, I'm not going to post. You don't see me posting it on Saturday and Sunday. Hey, you need to have your host conversation. You need to have your joint conversations. You don't see me posting that on the weekends. Those are my days off. Those are my 2 days that I take off from Scentsy. Now, I may be marketing on Facebook. I may be having a party. I may be going live and doing some things. But far as conversations and stuff like that, I'm not going to tell you to do what I'm not doing. Just know that. So it's never too late to be transformational. And my number one key to start transitioning your business, instead of, posting because I still post. I still post 2 or 3 Scentsy posts a day in my VIP group, and I'm not going to stop that. But being transformational, when you talk to people, truly talk to them, and not message and be like, hey, I saw this mini fan diffuser I thought you liked. People aren't gonna want to buy from you if all you want to do is try to sell them something. And so that's where I have shifted, and I am having more conversations. I am posting. I do send out text messages when new products are launching on Monday. With a link to it. I do send out emails every Friday to all my customers today. And if I can screenshot when I get done with here, let me make a note. Let's see. Because I'll forget. I will screenshot my email and post it in here and show you what I've done. Now, I am reminding them that there's a lot of stuff leaving. The Bring Back My Bars are going. I'm reminding them of what some of the new stuff that is hitting tomorrow. I send out my customer emails every Friday. So today it just happens that today's the last day of the month and tomorrow's the first day of the month. So those are my communications with them. My other communications, when I'm messaging back and forth, it may be checking in on when their order's going to come, or if there's someone in particular that's got something going on, I'll go and send them a message and check on them. Kind of like that. That people want to know that you're thinking about them and that they're appreciated. And I had, somehow, I got my book all upside down. Because there's, I don't know where oh, there it is. Okay. Second tip. The person you want to recruit, they're not looking to start a business. So, when I joined, it wasn't in my mind, oh, I'm going to join Cincy. I'm going to make tens and thousands of dollars a year. I'm going to recruit. And no, that wasn't in my mind. I just wanted to join and get get a discount. Get my stuff every 2 months, stock up on my bars, and get my friends and family to order from me and get my stuff for free. That's all I joined for. But the person that you are is the person you want to recruit. So eventually, you never know. Anyone who wants to join, and maybe that is somewhere of a gray area in his training, is where you don't want everybody on your team. But unless you give in my opinion, unless you give everybody a chance, you don't know what that one team member will do when they join your team. You don't know how it will change your life, how they will change your life, whether it is Cincy related or not. Like, it could have nothing to do with Cincy, but you could meet this one person and she could join your team and she could take you or your life in a totally different direction than you never thought that you were going to be going, because of maybe who she knows, what she does. You never know what your connections are going to bring, or how it's going to affect your life. You never know. So, my opinion, if anybody wants to join, I'm going to help them just like I'm helping somebody that wants to stay at home, or I'm helping somebody that doesn't know really what they want. They just want a community. But pressuring them and probably stressing them that they need to do this and they need to do that, like I do. You know, maybe I'm stressing some of y'all out because I'm like, you got to have a follow-up conversation. You got to have a joint conversation. And you got to have a recruiting conversation. Well, I am doing this for the ones that really want to make a business with Cincy, or really want to just, see where Cincy takes them. And I know there's a lot of people up here that ignore me, that probably don't watch any of the videos, don't pay attention to any of the posts, and don't do any of the things. And that's fine. Like, that is totally fine with me. You have the opportunity to, you join Cincy. So you don't have to sell hundreds of dollars a month. You still have a community. You are still joined. You still have a community. You can still come and hang out with us when we go to Cincy events, or we do Cincy things, or when we have girls' days or whatever. Just because you're not working your business doesn't mean that you don't have a community anymore, because we're still here. We're still your community. No matter if you're a recruiting rock star and making thousands a month, or you haven't sold $1. You joined Cincy for a reason. You need to figure out what that reason is. If that reason is for money, then you need to work Cincy. If that reason is for a community, then start coming to our community events. When Shannon has gets-togethers or whatever, go get, and it may be totally out of your element because you don't know nobody and you don't like going somewhere you don't know anybody or anything like that. I mean, I kind of was like that, but you know what? One day I was like, you know what? I joined to get out of the house. I had 2 boys. They were older. I joined to be able to meet other people and kind of have something to do with other girls. And so I went to my very first event in Washington. That we had like a little house thing, and didn't know nobody. I didn't even know Shannon. I had just added her on Facebook. And she posted in her Facebook that they were doing, a little team get together, and I decided to go. And from that moment, my Scentsy business changed a little bit more. So just because you're not selling anything, don't mean that you still can't come and hang out with us in this community that you have joined yourself with. So that's what I'm saying about that one. Okay, tip 3. Stop saying to people, to your prospects, that I know you're going to love this. Well, they may love Scentsy, but they may not love the whole online thing. They may not love Facebook. They might not love posting and sharing the product. You don't know. So let them determine if they're going to love it or hate it. You would be perfect for this. Not everybody is cut out to be a Scentsy consultant. Not everybody is cut out to be in direct sales. Some people are, some people aren't. At the beginning of your, at the beginning of your business conversations. Oh, so stop saying that at the beginning of your business conversations. Tip number 4. Never say, I just wanted to follow up with you. Never say, and I've probably said that, hey, good morning, I just wanted to follow up, or maybe I said, just wanted to check in, see how things are going. Instead, tell them that you have been thinking about them. So you could, if you're doing your follow-up, and instead of saying, hey, Susie Q, I just wanted to follow up and see how your warmer's doing that you got last week. Instead, say, hey, Susie Q, I've been thinking about you, and I was wondering how you are enjoying that new warmer you got last week, that kind of thing. So stop saying, I just wanted to follow up with you, and start saying that you have been thinking about them. All right, my last tip. My last tip. Never ask more than one question at a time. So that goes back to some of Shannon's trainings when someone comes in and says, hey, I'm interested in joining Scentsy. I want to join Scentsy. The wrong way is be like, oh, here's my link. Let's join. Let's get you started. I'll have your, I will get your party page set up. I'll help you with your launch party. Da 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 da. That's going to be like, Instead, come back with a question. Or you can also say, oh my God, that's amazing. Why do you want to join Scentsy? What are you looking for to get out of Scentsy? Maybe not that, but I'm still working on some of that. Some of my questions and my responses to people, I'm still kind of working on it, because I'm a very matter of fact type person, I'd say, and I'm very straightforward. Like, you want to join? Great, let's join. Let's get you started. You don't want to join? Great, that's fine too. So I do have to work on my join conversations with people, and finding out, what are you looking for? Why do you want to join? How can I help you get there? Type questions. So, and I have one more. So I have one more tip, because there were 6. That was number 5. So, let's see. Training process. Start with first interactions. Okay, so I really don't have much to elaborate on that tip. So, okay. What he's saying for that one is your training for your new team member, it starts with your very first interaction with them. So if you're come off pushy and wanting them to join and hurry up and let's do this and we can do that and I can get this, that is kind of where it's like a negative. We want to talk to them. We want to be positive. We want to find out what they want. We want to find out how we can help them get what they want and where they want to go with Scentsy. And to find out maybe if Scentsy is a good fit for them or not. Well, I hope some of those tips were good. I just kind of did this flying off the seat of my pants and going over the tips and stuff and kind of what I was thinking as those tips were being given to me and kind of where my mindset was. But if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. Ask me anything. If you need help with anything, please let me know. Because if your goals and dreams are to earn an incentive trip one day, today's the day to start working towards that. I wanted to earn Alaska 2 years ago. And I started making some shifts and some changes. And I came up short. That still didn't happen. And so, but I stayed consistent. And I kept doing the things. And I kept working hard. And I kept trying. And I kept having those conversations every day. I messaged somebody and asked them if they want to have a Scentsy Bash. Every day, I message somebody and tell them I have a special on a Scentsy Join Kit. Do they know anybody that would be interested? I don't ask them directly, hey, are you interested in joining Scentsy? I got a kit. I ask them, do they know anybody that may be interested? And then, of course, I meet people at events and stuff like that. But if your goal is to start earning these little incentives that Scenty's given, and come September, well, or maybe August, it might start in August, we'll find out. Oh, sorry guys, in January, what our trip options are going to be and what it's going to run from. But if your goal is to earn a trip, then you got to start having those joint conversations today. Because that's the hardest part in the business, is recruiting and helping them get going and let them see what Scentsy can offer for them. Because Scentsy is amazing. Scentsy, I mean, it doesn't pay my bills, but Scentsy can pay your bills. Scentsy definitely helps me pay my bills. Scentsy definitely helps me get some extra things that I want to get. For sure. I mean, and if it wasn't for Scentsy, I would have never chose probably a 7-day cruise and went to Jamaica and Hades. I probably wouldn't have done that. I know I really probably wouldn't have done that. So that was amazing. That was really, truly amazing. But we can do this together. I want us all to be on a trip next year in the summer. That would be freaking amazing. So I hope you guys have a great 4th of July. Let me know what y'all were doing. Where y'all gonna be hanging out at. Oh gosh. Oh, sorry. We'll be me, my sister, probably Amber. We will be at the Belhaven Parade. We'll go out there. And then I might go to my mom's. I don't know. Probably we might go eat and then go to my mom's or something. I don't know. We will see. It's going to be hot as Hades. So y'all drink plenty of water, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye, guys.